It's fine.
Guys, the twin said it's fine. It's good.
I'm absolutely sure that nothing bad will ever happen
If
for
they
it.
ever said something was fine and been lying. And or just wrong.
Stream this week was $200.
We told them it's fine.
Guys, stream this week's $200. Who wants a chunk of that?
I'm good.
Don't give me
I don't need it.
I'll take it all.
I'll make you without this go around.
Doctor, do you want a chunk?
Who's all in?
It sounds like me and Blue and you.
Me and Blue and maybe you.
Sure. I'm in.
Okay, so if the three of us, Emerald, are you in?
Sure, may as well.
And Aaron, what did you say?
We roll the dice.
Go for it. Want to roll one of mine?
We'll leave it up to dice.
Sure, one of the metal dice. Evens, yes. Odds, no. Odds,
Also,
no.
I just opened the book
It's a
and looked up
1,
what
2,
Starfall
son of a
does.
bitch.
Holy fuck.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We can get none of that.
So
cash.
I just want to ask something. I just want to ask something real quick. So, on a scale of like 1 to sexy, how sexy is the samurai that you guys saw the thing for?
I mean, pretty goddamn sexy. He got on a purple cloak.
Yeah. What do you think, Crow? What do you a scale of 1 to sexy?
Yeah, it's pretty sexy.
What do you think, Ian? Scale of 1 to sexy.
I mean, just killing a lot of people. That was pretty hot.
Right? Yep.
Blood is sexy.
Hot as shit.
I'm glad we got 3
Dave, it
straight
doesn't-
sexies from this. I also have another question.
It doesn't.
Does anyone have like any embarrassing secrets they want to share?
Shut up.
Oh.
I think that Esmeralda is the most attractive Disney princess.
Prisoness?
Oh, no, you're streaming.
Prisoness.
The most
You've
attractive
never
prisoness?
heard of Prisoness?
I'm extremely
Prisoners.
huge.
Yeah, she was a prisoner, but she's female, so it's prisoness.
So I'm just gonna. It's a topical time to add in. It's a topical
Extremely
time to
embarrassed
throw
by
this
how
in
many
there,
girls'
but
vaginas I've wrecked with my huge dick.
To puss.
Sasuke.
Ruined so much
Ooh.
puss.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Y'all fucked up.
Very nice.
Oh man, that's a
Yo,
really nice picture that I really cannot show anything of.
So pretty. Oh no!
Also, I started my Aftergame stream.
No, I didn't.
Yodo.
Does anyone have any embarrassing secrets? You're
That's cute
fucking.
shit.
You can actually close it.
You say I
Exit up.
exit out.
Damn it,
Fuck.
Blue. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I always have an
Embarrassing
Aftergame stream, and I
secret.
always
Alright.
fuck with you guys with it. How do you guys know? That's why I was saying I was doing good, because I was waiting until after the spoilers from the new weapons went through.
Fuck.
I made sure to let you guys
Embarrassing
not have
secrets.
not say any of your spoilers for your weapons first
Probably
before I started the game before I started the stream. Aren't I a good boy? Someone give me some
No,
encouragement.
fuck you.
Someone give me some
Good
encouragement,
boy,
please.
you deserve a silver star.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
you're, a
won it.
good, you're a good boy, Deco. And as reward, you will never see me again.
Yes. I mean, no.
That gesture taken a very
But Hawk, you're the closest one to me. I don't want to lose you.
25 damage to Deco.
We all gotta lose someone.
Why can't it be
Yeah,
Emerald?
Oh.
Hey, Logan.
good.
Yeah.
So does Shadow blindness only work for 1 round?
Yeah.
It seems kind of worthless.
Oh wow, Hellish Rebuke.
Damn right, boy.
I'm sorry that the weapon that gives you Starfall.
Oh no, I'm not complaining about that. I'm just I'm questioning why this spell even exists. Like you have
I'm
to
gonna
make
quickly.
you have to make a melee spell attack for it to work. It only works on innate dark vision. It ends in 1 round.
It means that like you could work together with people and like effectively continuously blind a target, but like yeah, it wouldn't really help very much on its own. Plus, if you kept using it on someone, they could, for example, if you were in darkness and something had dark vision, it was making ranged attacks against an ally. if you kept using that against them, they probably wouldn't be able to hit your ally. You wouldn't be doing
That'd
damage,
actually
but
be
you could
really
stop
good.
them.
Like especially if we find like a really good melee fighter, like you just keep blinding them every turn.
There's also some spells that can only be seen with dark vision. So if you wanted to cast a spell on something but didn't want it to know, you could hit it with that weapon and then have your ally cast that spell.
Okay, fair enough. I was curious about that 'cause it seems to have so many caveats on it. That I'm like,
It's fine,
what would
Izzy.
you-
Me
what would
me
you
and you will
use
just
it
do the
for?
1-2 punch. You'll blind him and then I'll shillelagh.
Strangely
1-2.
contextual.
The old 1-2.
When it is useful.
Of course, then there's the problem that
Right.
Ian doesn't have dark vision.
It's like the
Oh,
fact that
shit.
Sting goes-
So in the scenario where this would be useful, he'd be blind. Everybody's gonna be blind with me.
You monster.
You just hit him and run away, dude. That's all you gotta do.
I just
Punch
go
him and
around
run in a
lightly
direction.
Poking people with the sword. Just go around lightly poking people with the sword to activate the cantrip and running off. Poke.
Bonk.
Use mage hand.
Oh man.
Trying to picture what your spells would look like, Izzy, and for Starfall, I just thought, granted, like it's from the sword, but I was thinking it would be like if it were a potion, it'd be a little like ethereal bottle with. It would look like there's no liquid on the inside. There'd just be little floating balls of light.
It'd be pretty.
That'd be
And
cool.
then for like something like Mage Hand, it would just be like fingers
Yeah, dude.
floating in a bottle. Open it up. Wow.
All right.
Oh,
Well, game was really fun, guys. I was really happy to be here with all of you guys and do the fun
Hell
games.
yeah.
But I'm gonna go.
okay.
Alright, see you, Dico.
Bye,
See you next week.
Love you, bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
All right, so I left that chat. They weren't saying anything funny. They weren't saying anything embarrassing, and they weren't really paying attention to me. So I need to leave so I can start talking to you guys. They weren't paying attention to me, guys. I need to talk. I need to be paid attention to 100%. But no, that's not the reason. They don't really. I don't really like really making them talk a lot in my streams, especially since I just kind of throw it on them. So yeah, we're just gonna go back over here and get a bit of Aftergame talking done. Maybe play some Mark of the Ninja or something later. So this was a really fun game. This was an extremely fun game that we just had. For more reasons than one. I just love how I'm disguised as Duncan, and then other things happen, and we'll probably me and Guy will probably have some pretty interesting things to do. Blue, you lucky dude, you were with the Bridgers, dude. I mean that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I've hung out with them a lot over the past couple of months and over the past like little while. I used to do parody stuff a long time ago, and that's actually how I met. That's how I actually met Crow. So. Despite you not really doing much. Yeah, it was a really fun game. Even though I didn't do much. It was really fun. The diabolical laughter, though. That is right, Finn. I'm so hype. I can't actually say why I'm hype, but you guys might have an idea. So there's reasons why I may be a little hype. He used a pretty flattering picture too. Like I'm just saying, like it may or may not be a different picture though. I don't know if that's a placeholder image or what for what he's doing. I need to catch up with Nat 19 soon. Nat 19's really fun. Wonder if I can use their sword as a catalyst for a servant. That's pretty much like from what they've said. That's pretty much what they're doing, Guido. Then you have a vague idea? Yeah, I mean. Yes, they are going to be a shared master from what I'm understanding. They each have the 2 seals. So the reason I'm thinking this is because, one person should have 3 seals. So I don't know. You're like 6 streams behind? That's a long way behind, Levy. It's a decent bit behind there. But yes, I'm really looking forward to all the different things that's going to be coming from this. I'm really looking forward to figuring out stuff about both Duncan and about Sasaki. Even though Stonewalker hates Sasaki, I don't hate Sasaki. Stonewalker does, but he's a pretty interesting character, and I can't wait to find out more about him. we kind of focused a lot on Isla and Ian this game, which I thought was perfectly fine because we don't really get to focus on the Meiji aspects of things, and we got to see a lot more Type Moon stuff from this game as opposed to just fantasy stuff. You know what I mean? That's why I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed listening to their turn in particular, because again, we're seeing more Type Moon stuff than we're seeing stuff for other things. It's like 2 days of watching streams, Guido. It could be like 2 days of watching streams. This stream was only 2.5 hours, guys. Didn't you see that? Even though it was almost 4. If it would have turned out the way, if it would have ended the time it's supposed to have ended, I would have probably done some Persona tonight. But I'm not gonna do Persona tonight because it ended like an hour and a half, if not 2 hours later than I thought it would. So yeah, it's fine though. We can just do some hangouts and things like that. And we get to watch it next week too. Yes, every week from now on we're going to be doing that, which is going to be interesting. It's a stream that happens in the middle of the day, but because it's going weekly now, I won't feel as bad about missing a game if I have to. I will say that there have been times that games have been happening and it's like my family's like, hey, you want to come and hang out with us today? You want to come and see your nephews? And I'm like, kind of got to do a stream that I've been planning for like 2 months, so until the Schmucks come back. No, I believe that this is his way of getting around the Schmucks thing. We'll be doing it every week before, like in very short intervals. That way it will not interfere with the Schmucks. I think that's what we're doing. That's what Crow told me, so even when the Schmucks come back, we'll still probably be doing games every week. But it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. It's the only game, or I guess I'm a part of. Holy crap! I'm a part of way too many games right now, and I'm starting a new one. What's wrong with me? You want to come live a life? No, I need to play RPGs with my internet friends. Hell yeah, right? I've been there, mate. I'm a part of so many games right now. I have 2 that I'm running myself, although one of them is going to be ending soon, so that's fine. I'm a part of 2 of them. Which again, one of them's going to be ending soon, so that's fine. And then I'm starting my new one next week, and that one's going to be, interesting. I'll probably be able to start actually getting back into Night 19 stuff in 2 weeks, so I'll only be about 8 to 9 streams behind. What's wrong with you? This is a deep question. What's wrong with this? It is a pretty deep question, Kitty. I think Master's even more insane than me, Berserker. I know what class of servant they're getting. I also know the servant's name, and people tried to guess the name in the chat, and they were wrong. Nobody said the right name, so it's great. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I am not going to be answering anything. Carrie, come at me, you bitches. Don't run away like bitches. I'm not going to be answering any names that may or may not be servants, but Levy, you're wrong. So yeah, don't even try to guess. I'm not going to tell you anymore. That's the last one I'm saying. That's the last one I'm going to be saying is right or wrong. But yes, it's very interesting. I had a lot of fun. We got to see a lot more Fate stuff be introduced. Being a mega OCD perfectionist, I can only ever GM a maximum of 2 games at a time. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing 3 for a while. I'm gonna be doing 3 games for a little bit. But my my Kingdom Hearts game is around like 3/4 of the way done, if not a little bit further. So it should be fine for a little while. I'm not gonna be answering any questions, but Levy, you're wrong. Exactly. You guys know how weak I am. I've been waiting for this game for like a month or so because I'm not even gonna say it. No, fuck it. You guys have your own thoughts, but don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Everything's fine. My Fairy Hearts, my Kingdom Tale. Oh right, I need to see. I still haven't read the new chapter yet. I need to read that at some point. I'd like to point out it took like almost 2 years to get 3/4 done. It did take about 2 years to get 3/4 done. That's why I said it might be a little bit more in the like it might be a little bit more. It might be like 4/5. I don't know. I don't want to get too into fractions because most of the people in my game can't do math. So You got enough to get read the game? I actually don't know. The way that they split things up is, first off, all the money is in Canadian, so it's worth even less to me. But depending on how many people actually like get it, I only get a share of it. And then he also has to give a share to the artist that he's having do some stuff for us. So I don't actually know what my cut will be this time. Shush, topic change before you let something slip. I didn't like the part near the end. Shush, let him slip. I'm not slipping anywhere. How dare. Fun fact, for a month and a half, Crow thought I was female. I mean, you are named Levy, so like I immediately thought of Levy McGarden from Fairy Tale. That's just me. Although people have called you Levi as well, and you told me just to say whatever. But yes, because in Canadian, I actually don't know how much I'm going to be getting. But if I do get enough, I will be getting read the tabletop. If not, I believe looking in the Skype chat, he said he was going to get rid of a game for it. He said he's going to turn in Prey. Oh, and it seems like 2 people already offered to pay for it for him if I can't get it for him. So that's good. Oh, and hi, you're here. What's up, Fim? What's up, Cat?
You know, cookouts.
You thought Levy from Attack on Titan? Yeah, but I haven't really watched Attack on Titan, so I never think of Levy from Attack on Titan. I didn't really get into it in the first like couple episodes. Like I watched the first like 5 or 6 episodes, and I didn't really get too into it. I liked the Potato Girl. That's all I liked.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it just wasn't my thing. I'm not really into monsters like that. However, one day I might watch it. I might watch it eventually.
To be honest, I mainly watch it just for the whole the whole philosophical aspects of it, like the idea of all of humanity, or at least as much of humanity as we know existing, trapped within these walls and confined, and then also the idea of all different races and types teaming up against this common threat. That's something I've always liked about, for example, alien movies. Oftentimes, the only way you can get people together is if they have a common enemy, like unanimously. Like no one's gonna argue with this, except for the few whack jobs that we don't care about them.
Yeah.
But if we have some common enemy, and the only way to get a good common enemy that's not human is have it be something more powerful than human, which is normally alien.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, I thought that I would love it. Like, going into the game, going into the anime, like reading up on it, seeing the episodes, I thought I was gonna absolutely 100% love this. The concept was neat. The monsters they were fighting were unique. The situation was unique. Everything about it was like really cool. And for some reason, though, whenever it got to the whole learning how to fight, and I think Armin, is that his name? Is his name Armin?
Armin and Aaron and Mikos.
Yeah, Armin, he got eaten by like Santa Claus or something at one point.
That's Aaron. Aaron's the.
Oh, Aaron did.
Armin's the blonde guy.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He got eaten by like the Santa Claus monster, and I'm like, that's pretty neat. And like he saved himself, and like a bunch of stuff happened. I think the episode I left off on was the first time that he like turned into the big monster. Like they all had him against a wall with his 2 friends, and he's just like all right, I'm gonna, and then he bit himself or something, and then like blood, and he like turned into like a rib cage was protecting him or something like that. I think that's the episode I left off on.
All right.
But yeah, it wasn't bad. It just didn't keep my interest. It was definitely not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad show. If it was a bad show, I would tell you straight up I thought it was bad. I don't really consider a lot of shows bad. Like, the only 2 that I can ever think of off the top of my head that I really consider bad anime, that I just absolutely could not enjoy, were probably. I did not enjoy School Days. However, I liked the visual novel for School Days. I didn't enjoy the anime. They took the darkest route with it, and if a main character is not likable in some way, I cannot get into the show.
Oh. Yeah, I totally agree there.
If the main character is such a piece of shit that you want to murder him, but you're following him, it's like, no, I could not get into that series. Like,
I mean, the only time I ever am excited to see a really horrible main character is in a horror movie, because in a horror movie, you're rooting for this really horrible character to get.
That's actually why I can't stand watching horror movies, though.
But yeah,
because
the
I
worst
don't
part
want any
about
of
it
them to
though,
live.
like the absolute worst part. I'm
and
sorry,
you're
Kat, but the absolute worst part about it though is like the main character of School Days. I didn't even feel satisfied when he died.
True.
I didn't even feel satisfied when his head got cut off. Spoilers for a bad anime. I don't give a fuck about spoiling this.
Oh no, my nightmare.
Like, he gets his head chopped off, and I'm just like, that was alright, I guess. I mean, he still ruined, like, tons of people's lives, but sure, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still not even my least favorite anime, though. Least favorite anime, one that I can 100% say is a horrible anime, absolutely horrible, unless you don't watch the last episode, then it's actually kind of good. Master of Martial Arts.
I had a feeling it would be that one.
Master of Martial Arts is the worst fucking anime that's ever came out.
I have not heard of that one, actually.
The first three, it's a 4-episode anime. It is a 4-episode anime. And
well, I mean, are they like traditional length, just like 20-minute episodes?
Yeah.
Or are they like hour? Oh, so I mean, at least it doesn't kill too much of your time.
Oh, but it kills a lot more.
Kills your soul.
The first 3 episodes were actually good. The first 3 episodes I watched through and I'm like, man, I can't wait till I finish this, and then I'm gonna tell people to watch it. I'm gonna endorse this. I'm gonna tell my friends to watch this. Maybe I'll make a parody of it. This is a really cool fucking show. Then the last episode happens, and it made me want to kill somebody.
Okay, now you've piqued my interest. A show that can be good, and then a single episode can turn it from the best, from a good show, maybe not the best show, but a good show, to being one of the worst shows ever.
It was such a good show if they would have just kept the premise. Like, it was fan servicey. So, you know, if you don't like that, like Red, then get out.
Yep, that's me.
It was a little fan service. It wasn't even bad fan service, Red. It really wasn't. It was fan servicey. The main character was likable. The side characters were likable. The reason they were fighting was understandable. It was such a cool thing, and like the fighting itself was actually kind of cool. And then the 4th episode happened, and it made me literally want to go and like kick a kitty and like into a furnace. Like, it really was just.
By the way, it's 5 episodes.
Is it 5 episodes? Whatever. I don't care.
5, 4, same difference.
I don't give a fuck. I can't even commit that to memory. I cannot even commit that it's 5 episodes other than 4 episodes. Who knows? What if that 5th episode's actually like some OVA that fixes it all? I don't fucking know. I'm never looking it up again. It made me lose faith in anime for a while. I hate it. No, Master of Martial Arts, Finn. The last one is Martial Hearts.
Okay.
Like, as in Kingdom Hearts, not really.
So
yeah, that changes how I view the title. Oh god, so I can already imagine.
It is horrible. It is horrifying, and I hated everything about the last episode of it. Guido, it's 4 or 5 episodes. Just go. Don't. You know what? No, don't go watch it.
Go watch it. Wait, don't.
You know what? I was gonna be like, it's just 5 episodes. Go watch it. But no, fuck that. Don't go watch it. Just don't ever even look at it. Just leave it alone.
Oh god damn it, Levi and Guido. Yes, this is totally going on Anime Roulette.
Oh my god, no.
If you don't know.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, there's a sub Discord server within this. It's the Dragon Council has made their own Discord server.
Discord of the Black Dragons of the Desert of the Black Dragons of the Desert.
And
speaking of, I do have my own Black Desert Online.
And they have their this anime roulette thing that they're doing on there. And they have like good and bad games that they watch, and I think it's kind of funny whenever I read through their chats.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that other people can read that. Yeah, it's basically we just.
Dude, apparently whenever I look on the Dragon Council playing, I'm literally like a higher rank than all of you, even though I didn't make it.
Yeah, you're our overseer. you're our overseer. Yes. Basically, the idea is we choose an anime. So there's a captain, okay?
Mhm.
He selects one of two anime, one good, one bad. He then labels them A and B.
Mhm.
Then the other two of us, since there's only 3 of us at the moment, we have to mutually agree: do we choose A or B, heads or tails? And then we watch that one, and then we discuss it, and then at the end, the captain tells us whether or not they had listed it as good or bad.
Oh,
That's the basic idea of it.
That's
It's
actually
more
really
just
interesting.
a way of
that is.
That's actually
it's more
really
just a way
interesting.
of us to get exposed to interesting anime, because we don't know if it's good or bad, so we have to guess that, and we only are revealed if it's good or bad after we've already discussed it. So of course we can't have our opinions biased instantly. And overall, it is quite entertaining and enjoyable. If you guys want to get in on it, feel free. So
Does sound neat.
It's just freaking crazy that I can get so aggressive when
something.
it comes to the series. Like anytime I ever have the chance to mention this, like I just get so like heated. This series hurt
It's
me.
something you love to hate.
This series hurt me, all right? Master of Martial Arts hurt me.
We all have something that we hate extremely, whether it's
Hurt
a
me,
game
guys.
or an anime.
It could have been
You could-
such a good series. It could have been such a good show.
yeah, the issue is I'm trying to think of a show I really hate, and I can't. That's the issue with me.
I used to have one.
Hey,
I
if you
think
watch
I've
an
blocked
anime
out my
roulette, there
memory.
you go. You'll have one you hate. Anyway,
Eventually.
if you don't, you're not my owl anymore. I'm kidding.
Stream or something
I
out
mean,
there.
I can bash anime. I can bash certain anime, but I don't know if there's one I like truly detest. I mean, the one that comes to mind, the one that I just hate, not because it's inherently terrible. I mean, it is, but that's not the thing. It's just because of what it stands for. Is SAO, because it's a popular anime, and I can get how it's entertaining. I watched it and it was entertaining. I can get that, or at least I can see how it would be entertaining. But it is in no way a good show. Entertaining and good are not the same thing, and people don't seem to get that.
I'm in the boat when it comes to SAO. I watched the first 2 seasons, never touched Gun Gale, but I watched the first little bit of SAO, and it wasn't great, but I didn't hate it. Like, I watched through. I loved the first a little bit of the things. Like I one thing, like the Sachi episode, like episode 3 with the Christmas theme and stuff like that, was really, really nice. I went through the rest of the series. It was hit or miss with its episodes, and then I got into the Alfhelm Online, and I didn't hate it, but it was. I wish that they would have done something more with it. Like, I don't know. It's like it just seemed like it was really rushed and fan servicey.
Sword Art pissed me off because I could see how it was good. Like, I could see every little bit when you broke it down to its base ideas. I liked, but how they put everything together pissed me off. And then I learned later on only the beginning and end were written, and everything was written in the middle. And then I realized, wow, that's why it all felt like a massive waste of time.
The big thing that I will say about the big thing I will say about it, I do not hate it for the same reason a lot of other people hate it, because of, again, you mentioned Guido, the whole Asuna thing in Alfheim. I don't know. It's like, yeah, she was being very stereotypical, like damsel in distressy. At the same time, she wasn't. At the same time, she used her own like thoughts to get herself out of there, and almost got completely out by herself. It's like, yeah, she ended up needing Kirito to save her, and it kind of made the character a little bit less at that point. But the fact that she did it by herself means that she was not completely incapable of doing anything. She outsmarted this dude. She got out of the cage. She almost got out, and then, tentacles happened. But still.
The tentacles. Thing is, after that, they just killed it completely.
After that, it's just. I didn't hate it for the same reasons anybody else did. I can't say it's a good anime either, but I can't say it's a bad anime. I've seen so
Yeah.
many worse anime. I cannot say it's a bad anime. I've
Yeah,
never
I
seen
don't-
Gun Gale,
it-
so Gun Gale may completely change it
it's
for me.
just-
But
It's so bad.
When people say bad anime, that's
Gun
the
Gale
first
is
thing
bad
that
just
comes to
because its
mind.
writing is awful.
I mean, most of SAO has some questionable writing, like the plot holes. As someone who kind of finds plot holes a lot in a lot of things, yeah.
I do want to see
Yeah.
Konosuba
There's
sometime,
way too
Guido.
many.
I haven't seen it yet, but I do want to see it sometime. Before I do that, though, I need to finish Magi.
Konosuba is pretty
Or
fun.
Maggie,
Magi,
however you guys want me to say it.
Magi, Magi, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I say
watched it
Magi
all with
because
Red.
I'm used to the way that that other media calls them Magi and not
That's
Magi.
what I told you I call Magi. And you know me, I like Magi. Fun fact, it's 5 chapters away from being finished.
Oh wow. But
Yeah,
no, Red,
it's on
I'm
its-
still at the part where right after they leave Sinbad's island and they split off. Like that's where I'm at. In Maggie.
Going towards
Moggy.
a dungeon or just separating in general? Second season or
They
first?
separate in general. I think he's going to like a school or something.
Oh
Second
yeah,
season.
that stuff. Oh, okay, I know where you
Yeah,
are.
I've only ever seen Magi abridged.
Beginning of season 2,
so,
basically.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm around there. I don't know how far that is, but I'm around there.
Yeah, beginning of season 2, so you got about 20 more episodes to catch up. And soon enough, within the year, I believe they're going to be starting season 3. That's what I've heard. And I would love it because season 3 is like probably has one of my favorite arcs, which revolves around Hakuryu.
Yeah. Can I complain just a little bit because you reminded me of something? Can I complain just a little bit about something manga/anime esque?
Go ahead. fire
Can
away.
people stop counting down the episodes in Glee or the chapters in Glee until freaking Fairy Tail is over?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
People are literally counting down the chapters in Glee, like and like they're so excited until Fairy Tail ends, and it's like,
Oh,
you
I was
realize
thinking-
there are so many worse fucking manga out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at One Piece.
Fuck
It's
you.
like they are counting down the things like, oh, we cannot wait till this is gone. Oh, this is the worst writing in the world. Like, yeah, the latest chapters have not been that fulfilling to me either. I haven't hated them. I've definitely not hated them. There's actually some pretty good stuff happening in it. I haven't read the latest chapter, which came out a day or two ago. But the one before that, all I can say is Ichiya. Anyway,
Okay, so you have to read that one. God. Oh.
freaking
Ichiya.
the fact that stuff like that can happen, the fact that stuff like the thing I'm not going to mention can happen, and minor-ish characters can turn into such kind of things like that, and like go and do some really cool things like in the manga, I really love from Mashima. I loved it in Rave Master, and I love it here. He doesn't treat his main characters amazingly well a lot of the time, and the fights that they get into are kind of meh. But the minor characters that he does in both Rave Master and in Fairy Tail usually have a lot of impact. And again, you may be thinking differently, Guido, but Ichiya was one of those characters that I started out not liking, and really ended up enjoying him as he just went along. Like,
That's how it went
my
for
favorite
Ichiya,
arc
it's
is the
like-
Eurasian Sace arc, and that's the arc that he appeared in.
Man.
My absolute favorite arc is the Eurasian Sace arc, which is the 6th arc of Fairy Tail.
Is it?
So something like that. It's either the 5th or let's see here. There was the original, just kind of like meh lullaby arc, which was the first few episodes plus lullaby. There was the Phantom Lord. No, Phantom Lord was 3rd. There was the Grula Island, then Phantom Lord, then the Tower of Heaven, then the Fairy Tail, then the Fairy Tail War, and then there was the 6th one, Eurasian Sace. Eurasian Sace was 6th one. That's good.
Oh, I wonder if that's the purpose.
He hasn't been shown enough. Ichiya's shown all the time, dude.
He's shown a lot.
Ichiya's shown more than a bunch of other minor characters.
Like,
And then there's
you'd be
Nietzsche too.
surprised.
I wonder what happened to Nietzsche. Is he gonna mourn for Ichiya?
You're right. He probably would.
But no, he doesn't usually treat the main characters very well. He was a lot better. He was a lot better with it in Rave Master. He actually, kept the main cast kind of, pretty well off. But I didn't think that I didn't think that Haru and the others in Rave Master were as interesting as like Lucy and Natsu and them though.
No. You also have to remember, in Rave Master, they don't have a big group of people that you care about compared to Fairy Tail.
Where that may be
There's,
something that
like-
counts against Mashima. Like, again, he has so many characters that can do so many things. He really, it's they get jumbled. They get really jumbled around. And okay, Underworld Gaming, I'll talk to you later, man. They get kind of jumbled around, and there's a lot of plot holes that happen. And he's near the end of this series, and this now of all times is not the time for him to be making any bad decisions, but he's doing it anyway. At the same time, though, they're his decisions to make, and they're the way he wants to end the series, and I can at least respect that. Even if all the things that he's done I haven't agreed with, I can respect somebody ending their series. If they want to end it the way they want it to end, fine, whatever. Natsu can go after the big bad in kind of an underwhelming way. As long as we get emotional payoff between what happens with the characters at the very end, which is still like about 7 or 8 chapters away, then I'll be fine. As long as we get some sort of emotional payoff.
Well, there's that, and also the movie that's coming out, because that's going to be the end of Fairy Tail. It's going to be like Naruto the Last Movie type of thing.
Even though Naruto the Last Movie wasn't the end of Naruto.
Yeah. Hopefully he... Oh, fuck.
I've actually heard that Boruto's good.
I've read the manga.
No, apparently people are really loving the anime.
I might actually give it a try in the future. Oh, speaking of manga type of things with anime and such, have you read the latest thing of Super?
Nope. Nope.
It's kind of doing something that we hated in the anime.
I'm done. I'm just done something I hate. Oh, let's bring out the missiles. What's up? What happened? Tell me. Spoil it. I don't give a fuck. It's Super. I really don't give a fuck about spoilers. Super. If you guys don't want spoilers for Super, then mute for a minute. What happened?
Basically, first of all, I didn't realize this. They've taken out Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I just realized this. They never showed it. It never appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, Super Saiyan Blue, where he's containing it all in his body, like in short bursts, so he can do massive amount of damage. So far, there's no Spirit Bomb absorbing Trunks thing. He looks like he's out of the fight.
What?
Fight at all.
What?
Yeah, it looks like they're not gonna do the Spirit Bomb sword thing.
I need to see how this ends now.
Because apparently, by the way, Trunks, since he has something similar to Kibito's healing powers.
What?
Yeah, apparently that was a thing where he healed Goku and... Yeah, he healed Goku and Vegeta as a pseudo sense of being no more power, can't be in a fight. So that's a thing.
When did he randomly get this ability?
He was training underneath Supreme Kai. He became an apprentice Kai.
Understood. You don't see other people getting these abilities training up. Like, Gohan didn't get this ability.
I mean, he might have, actually.
We have never seen it. No, you cannot fucking say that. We have never seen him use any sort of healing ability. If he gets that pulled out of his ass, I quit immediately. I'm about to quit now.
But it looks like
there are so many things that I just wish. Why can't the Trunks arc be over in both the anime and the freaking manga so I can stop having to cry over it?
But I'm liking it better in the manga so far. It's not as bad unless they pull the Spirit Sword.
It's not as bad, but they're just gonna give him healing powers for no reason.
Not as... I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. At least, the Mafaba, but just watching a video of Piccolo doing it on YouTube.
I hate it though.
It's still bad, but they should have just ended it with Vegito killing him. It would have been so much better.
Sigh.
But hey, Frieza.
Wait a minute. In the manga, didn't Kibito get blown up? No, that was with with Goku Black. Didn't he come back like immediately after they defeated Majin Buu and just blow them both up?
Goku Black appeared right after he defeated Deborah and Babidi, yeah. And,
How much? There was no way he had enough time to freaking train under him that much.
With the Z sword and everything, before that happened. And apparently, once you become a apprentice Kai or whatever, you get that skill. Like,
That's stupid! Just give that power to Gohan then instead of dancing around him for fucking hours.
I mean, Trunks didn't even know he had it until he was told.
He didn't even... What? No, fuck this. They're gonna say that the Spirit Bomb bullshit is also Kai magic now. I'm calling it right now. They're gonna say the Spirit Bomb bullshit is Kai's shit.
Right now, it's not.
No, they're gonna say it. They're gonna fucking say it. You know this now. Now that I've mentioned this, you know that's what they're going with.
No, it's not. It's not.
They're gonna try to explain that bullshit just like they tried to explain the Patora earrings.
They tried explaining that. God. I don't
That's
even
what's
know how
happening. That's the
gonna go.
entire reason they gave him healing powers. They're gonna be like, oh, because you're a Kai now, you can take in the wishes of the living or some bullshit.
Well, the thing is with that, the Zama's fusion isn't gonna last. Because remember, they gave him a time limit too since...
Understood. But you know this is gonna happen. They can't make the... Here's the thing. They cannot make the ending much different than the anime. Like, I'm not expecting Goku to come out of nowhere and, like, blast him. Like, I don't think they're gonna... Because they haven't done that at all for any other arc.
I mean, that's what they're doing
It's
right
still
now.
gonna
It's just
end
Goku
with
versus
Trunks probably slicing this fucker up.
No,
Which means they're probably gonna be like, your Kai powers, you can absorb the thoughts and wishes of those around you, and that's what the Spirit Bomb's gonna fucking be, and I'm gonna be so mad.
They've changed it enough. I think they might do it. Because again, like in the anime, they just do Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue, and they don't go back to regular Super Saiyan God, the regular form anymore. While in the manga, they do it a lot.
Yeah, but how did the
Vegeta
last
goes Super
couple of
Saiyan
arcs
God.
in the manga end?
Actually,
I've seen the endings of each of the arcs in the manga. They ended very similarly to the anime. Extremely similarly.
they skipped the Beerus arc. Didn't they just go straight into the tournament arc?
No, they did not. They had the Frieza stuff, I think. I might be thinking of something else, but even so, the tournament arc ended the exact same way, without the Kaioken Super Saiyan. It basically ended the exact same way of Goku just going blop.
And slightly differently.
Here's the thing, very slightly. Trunks not killing freaking Zamas with a sword is gonna be more than slightly.
Oh, well, I also realized there's no rage. What is it called?
Super Saiyan Rage.
Super Saiyan Rage. It's so stupid.
Super Saiyan Angst form.
Just give him legendary Super Saiyan for God's sake. They're putting in with what's her face.
Yeah, they could have made Trunks the legendary Super Saiyan of Off-World Universe 6 or 7, whichever.
Happy, and if he killed it as killed Zombies as a legendary Super Saiyan, I wouldn't have minded as much. As long as it wasn't Spirit Sword bullshit. But no, Super Saiyan Rage.
Yeah, Guido, I would have actually been completely okay with that, with Trunks going Super Saiyan God in that arc, because like him absorbing, like just saying that he absorbed like some of Vegeta or Goku's power, or even Zamus's power as they were fighting, would have been enough for me to be like, okay, fine, Super Saiyan God, cool. I would have been fine with that. But no, they're just like, we're gonna make him look like Broly, but he's also got these other things about him, and now he's stronger than Goku and Vegeta because he can actually fight off Zamus at some point,
Yes,
where the
Liam,
other two were getting
you're
their asses handed to them.
You were correct, Liam. Normal Super Saiyan is a rage state. That's how you get Super Saiyan.
Well, I mean, once you like accumulate yourself, it's no longer like a really ragey thing.
But you're going off of hiding emotions, and you get that through rage.
Mm.
You get the form through rage, and same thing with Super Saiyan 2.
Rage is complete control. I don't know if I would call what he was doing complete control.
It's and I hate that I have Super Saiyan Rage because you were blaming me for this, and I didn't have Super Saiyan Rage when you killed Gohan and everyone else.
I didn't have Super Saiyan Rage whenever literally everything else died in front of me. No.
Oh, I also watched my mother die. I watched my mom.
I just watched my mom die, and I didn't get Super Saiyan Rage with that. Also, I can heal people. Anyway, so let's get off of Super Talk, because
that's another bad anime.
You guys know that I just said that, like, you know, I could only think of 2 bad animes. Super is getting close. It's always teetering on the edge of being a good or a bad anime for me.
Guido, it wasn't even about it wasn't even about it was just them saying this is your fault that we're here.
Yeah, that was just them basically being like, heh, it's your fault we're over here, dummy. It's because you went back in time and saved everybody. Oh no, because I went back in time and saved everyone, I'm the bad guy now!
Oh, wait,
how dare I save countless lives?
Countless, literal. Oh, it's so bad. Toriyama needs like.
How dare I make a ring?
This is like another example of revising like the series that they were, that they made, doesn't mean it's gonna be good.
Can we stop talking about Super?
It will always pop up again.
I don't want to talk about Super anymore. I want to have fun.
You can't have fun as long as Super exists.
That is true.
Time to go in a time machine and make another time ring and stop Super from existing.
Dude, I would love if like one of the solutions to like the universe survival arc is just like, all right, so let's just make another timeline where the gods of destruction don't destroy us all. Because apparently they got a second god of destruction from the Trunks timeline, which means that timeline should have been unaffected from the first god of destruction destroying that universe, since that freaking dude, like, complete. How can there be 2 gods of everything? Wouldn't the offshoot timelines be considered everything?
A little bit. It's I just.
That does make me. That's just. No world has 2 gods. No, I'm talking about the two freaking little fucking gods.
Xeno.
Yeah, the Xenos, whatever.
So, yeah, it's Xeno, right?
They're both like complete overlords, gods of like the universe. They both are apparently people who can completely destroy the universes. Yet, how did 2 of them exist? If you really want to get away from them, just freaking make another offshoot timeline where this other one isn't gonna destroy everyone. There we go. We have another Xeno who's not gonna kill us all because whatever.
How, like, I can't wait for the real reveal to be like, oh yeah, Xeno has all this power, but the real villain is what's his face, that angel dude. The father of them all.
May or may not. I'm still hoping that like some sort of like being comes out like in the universe survival arc that's just like all of a sudden like, holy shit, he's been suppressing his power all this time and he's actually like a really bad motherfucker, you know? Like I'm kind of hoping for like some sort of big thing like that, because right now there's no big surprises left in the entirety of everything. They've already said that Super's gonna end just how Dragon Ball Z ended.
Yeah.
So they've literally already said that they're not rewriting the ending of Dragon Ball Z, so there's really no reason to watch Super.
Well, let's say go beyond that.
No, they're not doing it. They're gonna end it the way that Dragon Ball Z ended it. That's what they've already said.
Oh. I thought they were gonna go, maybe if it goes well, go beyond that and have like teenage.
They have no plans for that right now.
That would be, I don't know. I can't say that'd be interesting because it just get old. It used to be interesting.
Let's rewrite GT.
I miss GT.
At least GT didn't make me fucking mad throughout the entirety of it.
It was at least
like it wasn't great all the time, but at least it didn't make me fucking mad through the entirety of it.
The villains had you invested at least, like the baby and the Shadow Dragons and Super 17. It was like, I'm invested and I'm intimidated. Super, I'm like, Hey, look, Frieza.
Hey, look,
Goku
Frieza
Black was
again.
interesting to me, but fucking Beerus, who's not a villain, but a
It
villain.
just seems like Super is all about, again, we're still talking about fucking Super, but it just seems like Super so far is just all about nostalgia, and that's it.
Yeah, it really does. 'cause,
Like,
God,
that's
they bring
all
back
we ever
Frieza.
get. Like, think about it. Like, first thing with with Beerus coming back, that was nostalgia for Dragon Ball. Then we get the Frieza arc. That was nostalgia for the greatest villain that they've had, Frieza. Then we get the next arc, which was the tournament arc, and that was nostalgia for not only some of the moves that freaking Piccolo could do, but also for the Kaioken. Like, you know, they threw in these big nostalgic things there. Also, they brought in some characters from other works of Toriyama, so throwing in like the patrollers and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's again nostalgia.
Also, another Saiyan arc, like another Saiyan saga reminiscent, like, oh shit, another Saiyan.
And then again, Cooler, so or Chill
Yeah.
or whatever his name is.
Frieza again.
I said Cooler, god dang it. Anyway, then we get the Trunks arc. Tell me what isn't nostalgic. Patora earrings, Trunks, Mai, fucking a black Goku. We've always wanted to see an evil Goku, right? Well, we've also always wanted to learn more about the Supreme Kais. Boom, we can learn more about that. What about the freaking demon capture jar freaking shit? All right, there you go. What about what about Broly? Let's make Trunks look like him.
And how the upcoming arc is just gonna be. Hey, look, Broly. Hey, look, Saints.
No,
hey,
the
look,
upcoming arc has already been just melting with stuff there. Like we've got 17, we've got Tien's and Roshi's like moves and stuff that they've done. We've got Krillin becoming stronger. We've got Gohan using his mystic form again and perhaps getting stronger with it. Like, we've gotten all this just nostalgia freaking all over the place, all over your face. And then Broly.
When Broly. Now Broly.
That's all Super has been so far, is just look at all this nostalgic bullshit that I totally definitely remember and don't have to get reminded of all the time. By the way, where's Launch?
And by the way, remember Frieza?
Let's bring him back again.
It's like, why Frieza of all people? Why not bring someone who likes tournaments, who likes to actually fight? Why not bring in Cell?
Who was stronger than Frieza and could probably get stronger than Frieza very quickly.
That would be interesting. Comparatively to Frieza, who we are utterly fucking used to at this point. Like, seeing Cell again.
I'm still waiting for like the nostalgic arc of like him reconnecting with Raditz as his brother. And them just sitting down and having a conversation.
Frieza says no, he goes to Raditz. It's been a long time, brother. We can make you go Super Saiyan Raditz, and then you'll automatically become, Super Saiyan 3, technically.
Huh?
Saiyan 3 Raditz be like? A fucking rug?
Even more hair.
Behind him about 10 feet.
He just looks like Cousin It. A golden Cousin It.
He uses his hair as a weapon at that point. He's Bayonetta in Dragon Ball. Did Dragon Ball Heroes do Super Saiyan 3 Raditz? You gotta be kidding me. I hate Dragon Ball Heroes.
Let's do Rose Gold fucking Frieza. Combine Super Saiyan Rose with fucking Golden Frieza. If it works for Peach in the fucking Mario Kart series, then it should work for Frieza.
I'm actually looking.
We don't talk about that.
Heroes Raditz, because this is an official Super Saiyan thing for him.
Also, I believe you'll find it's pronounced Rose.
Yo, yeah, Rose.
Oh yeah, that because that fucking matters.
Oh my god!
Yes, it totally does. To absolutely no one.
Behind him. His hair does get longer.
Oh god.
Like, it's so much longer. It goes off. Oh my god! Look at this. That's ridiculous.
What the actual fuck? All right, that's going into the That's going into the stream really quick. Since we're
I
talking about
can't-
Dragon Ball now, apparently, and always will be because we can't stop because I can't stop it because it's just so infuriating. Let's go ahead and see Super Saiyan 3 Raditz here. I didn't mean to move whatever that is back there.
Ridiculous. Oh, that's too much hair.
Look at the amazing, yes.
Oh crap! I don't.
Look
have
at the hair that literally like goes. He
It's
could
going
sit
between
on it.
legs.
I'd love it if he went Super Saiyan and just like it stood straight up. Everything just
wanna
goes
make a-
straight up and he impales people with it.
It kind of that would remind me of Hunter x Hunter, because some character actually straight up. It's oh my god.
I agree, Levy. He is dragging at least a foot of hair on the ground as he walks. All right, so let's get off of the Dragon Ball talk. Let's get off of that. Let's just leave it behind us forevermore to be brought up probably in 5 minutes. But
Leave behind us like dragging hair.
yeah, guys, at this point, I really wanted to have this after stream just so I could kind of do a bit of chatting. I thought I might play a random game, but I probably won't at this point because I'm only going to go on for a little bit longer. The anime is it's pretty good. I'm really hyped for a couple of anime that are coming out and a couple of anime that are already out. I think the big reason I'm doing a Yu-Gi-Oh RP is because I'm so hyped for Vrains. Like, the first 3 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains have been really good. And, Jake, you've watched all of them with me.
Yes.
Like, they have been really good, right?
And I've liked them a lot more than Zexal. But then again, watching paint dry is more interesting.
Dude, it's just
No,
like...
they've been good. They're
first
doing a lot of
fucking
weird
episode.
and interesting things.
First fucking episode, dragons doing dragon things.
Oh, I can't even hear Jake. Yeah.
You can't hear him? What's wrong with you?
I need to disconnect and come back.
Yeah, dragons doing dragon things, guys. It's so freaking awesome. Like, Vrains so far has been really cool. Duels on dragon cycles? No, not dragon cycles. There's no dragon cycles.
They're only dragons.
One
But
dude
they are
does.
dueling on skateboards.
They're kind of skateboards, yes. And it looks like the main draw. Me and Jake started playing the freaking mobile game again after we watched the 3rd episode because it turns out the duels they're doing in Vrains are actually, like, they call them speed duels, but they're not like speed duels from 5Ds. They're literally just the duels from Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, the freaking app.
You started playing
guys
it
are
again.
actually
It's
playing
the
that?
first time for me.
Dude, like, apparently they're making the battle system from Duel Links kind of canon, so I have to play it.
So what you're saying is, I told you guys to play Duel Links when it first came out.
Dude,
and you're like,
I played Duel Links when it first came out, thank you very much.
You didn't say anything.
I
Everyone
played it
else
the
said-
day it came out. It was just bad.
Pretty bad.
I played it the day it came out. Before even watching Vrains, I spent more money than I'd like to admit buying cards in that fucking game.
Oh, you actually spent money.
I did.
It is really hard to make a deck of this.
It's not amazingly hard if you spend about $30. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been fine. All I
I
did was get
bet.
Blackluster Soldier, and now I'm
the
fine.
app is fun enough. I will say, Emerald. Like, whenever I first played it though, I had a lot of complaints. First off, they shortened the turns, so there's no main phase 2. They made it to where there's only 3 monster card and 3 magic and trap card zones. And they made it to where you can just cheat. You can just cheat if you want to.
Yeah, I don't.
Every character has special skills that they can activate. They can activate at any point. And they have multiple skills that you can just choose whenever you're making decks, which is interesting enough. But I thought that it was just horrible. It was just cheating. It was just horrifying. One of the latest characters, you can actually get Para and Dox in the game as playable characters. And they have their special skill is to literally start the game. When they start the game, they have 500 life points. They start with Suijin, Sangha, and Kazijin on the field and Gate Guardian in their hand.
What?
Yeah,
It's cheating.
and that's the only card they have in their hand.
You don't need anything else.
But yeah, you can just play Gate Guardian, and it's interesting. It's very interesting to make a deck around something like that. I'm actually very interested in making a deck around that because I found out that in Vrains, watching episode 2, they mention during speed duels you have special skills you can activate, and I'm like, oh, so they're just gonna cheat in that show too.
Fucking hell.
So it's literally just they're literally just putting the yeah, I'm still streaming. They're literally just putting the oh, Squeaky, what's up? I can stop if you want to stream, don't worry. But they're literally just putting the special skills from Duel Links into Vrains, which actually made Duel Links to me a little bit more interesting because now it's like, okay, so now I can play these special skills and stuff just like it is in the show. They're making it more canon, which makes me a little bit more interested in the thing. The special skills can range from different things, like the paradox thing can happen. There's also Yugi has a skill that where he starts out with the spell Yami on the field, which is pretty interesting. Joey has an ability to he just starts with 1,000 more extra life points.
Oh yeah, underdog.
So yeah, there's a bunch of different things that you can get in it, which is pretty interesting.
Which one's your favorite? Who do you like playing as in it?
I've been mostly playing as Bakura.
What are we talking about?
Duel Links, the mobile game.
Oh, okay.
I've been mostly playing as Bakura. He has pretty subpar abilities, but like I just like seeing his victory animation of him just like standing like. Also, I put Sonic Duck in his deck, in the deck I'm using with him. So like I'm just imagining now, Sonic Duck, kill them. Go get them, Sonic Duck.
I'm enjoying Ben and Keith.
I'm like so tired and frustrated.
Go, Jerry Beans Man! Destroy them! Take their souls!
Holy moly.
Eat their souls.
But you know, I also really of course love Para and Docs right now because Gate Guardian. I've actually lost a lot more duels with Para and Docs than you'd think because literally you start with 500 life points.
That is, yeah.
Any sort of damage to you, they win.
Oh,
Most of the time, especially fighting Joey.
Just do that much damage.
Most of the time, especially fighting Joey, Joey has cards in his deck that literally make it to where he plays. It's the Stamping Destruction, I think it is. It's a magic card. Yeah. It destroys a magic card on the field and inflicts 500 points of damage. 500 points. So I've just stopped playing cards whenever I'm fighting Joey. I made a deck though to where like I put Nutrient Z in the deck. I put Gaia Power in, or Agent of Gaia in the deck, stuff like that, to where I gain lots of life points, and that's all it's in the deck. So just a bunch of gaining life points cards. But yeah, I really like Duel Links now that I'm not really seeing the skills as cheating because they're kind of canon in actual Vrains, so it's interesting. So I'm really interested in Vrains. I would advise anyone who's interested in any sort of Yu-Gi-Oh series to go and watch it because so far it's very good. But hey, Squeaky, what's going on?
Lord, my day.
Your day?
So like normal, I went to work 12 to 4, no big deal. I come home, I'm like, man, I'm at some point gonna have to use this bike. I'm gonna go to the bike store that's down the hill and get a comfy seat, and because it's an old bike, I have to bring it in to see what they can do about it. So I ride my bike down, yeah man, going downhill, fucking Pokemon bicycle scene. Bike shop's closed.
Okay. You had to go all the way down the hill though?
Yeah, because like we live on the outskirts of town, and from the home to the bike store, it's like going all the way downhill, like a good maybe 5 kilometers, let's say.
Oh wow!
I don't really know how long it is, but it's about a 10 to 15 minute bike ride downhill. So I go to the bike store, they're closed. Okay, so I have to go back home. an hour later, of like mostly walking back up. But then when I noticed, hey, this is kind of a flat to a reverse slope, let me ride the bike like up here a couple times. But yeah, I got home just about half an hour ago, took a quick shower because I was dying, and it's like, holy crap, I just want to sit. Yeah, I was thinking about streaming, but if you're doing something right now on your stream, that's
we're just
totally
doing a bit of an after game stream. We're just chatting it up. I'm gonna be ending it very soon. But I did want to chat with people after doing the game that I did today. And also we were gonna do Persona stuff, but it didn't. The game didn't end as fast as it was supposed to. So yeah, it's understandable. I also just now figured out that I did not make enough to get you the tabletop red.
Yeah.
So I just now figured that out. I did not actually make enough to get it for you.
Yeah, like I said in the chat, I can turn in Prey GameStop whenever I do go out and stuff, and get like a gift card for Steam and buy it through that.
Yeah.
So it
But
should
yes,
be a problem.
we will eventually get it. Somehow we will get it by either. I think we're all looking at Thursday for the actual game. Like I think that's what people have said so far. Is that all right with you guys? Like with Red and Jake, since you're the only ones in here.
I spend a large amount of time doing absolutely nothing, so like you could say any day of the week, except for the ones we're already busy.
Hey, Red, add me on Steam.
Don't do it.
Hello.
Don't do it, Red.
Do it.
Add you on Steam.
He's plotting things. He'll do things to you.
It's not the first
Yeah,
time.
Guido, we're not gonna pirate something that has to be online.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that kind of goes. Don't worry about it.
That's kind of asking for the people to like, kind of knock at your door.
What's your Steam?
It should be just Emerald Stag. It should be the yellow face with a. It's very iconic if you've watched Soul Eater.
Emerald, don't you do it, man.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't you do it, man.
What's he gonna do?
Buy you tabletop.
Damn it.
Let's be real here. It's not.
It's not a surprise.
I thought that was gonna be a red herring. Like, yes, we're talking about buying.
Yeah, he ends up getting you like a dollar game.
Oh man, Club Penguin.
Fuck yeah, I love Club Penguin. It's amazing. Best MMO.
Emerald, you don't have to use your stream money to get. You don't have to use your stream money to get him freaking tabletop, man.
I mean,
Nobody even likes him.
True.
Did they actually fix the whole? I know you had problems getting your stream money for a long time.
Yeah, the thing was, it was too big amounts. Was the issue.
I didn't even know you were on the other stream, Emerald.
Yeah.
That's neat.
But yeah, the reason I couldn't get it for you, Red, is because I'm actually using part of that stream money to get myself some waters and stuff, because I'm literally completely out of like any sort of food. So that's why I couldn't get it for you, but we ended up getting like just over 20, I think. Right, Emerald? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just over 20, I think. But no, Emerald,
you don't have to.
We can get it for him. You don't have to do it, Emerald. What's wrong with you?
Because like
I'm doing it. Bitch.
I can also turn it Prey. I can also turn in the game Prey I have because I beat it, and like there's no really new game plus or anything like that. It's just hey, if you want to do different.
How was Prey, by the way? How was Prey, by the way? I mean, I talked to you about it slightly, but like not anything big.
It was okay. I streamed it. I played it entirely. It's disappointing, in my opinion. It's not the worst game.
So it's
not
perfect
bad.
for you.
Let me know if it came in.
Let me check. It's a good game. It's hard at some points, and it's very cliche. I wish we could have got it, buddy. Thank you.
There you go.
And then Emerald completely reverts it, just like puts a claim in to like reverses payment, and it's like, well, ha ha ha.
He
Nah.
makes it seem like he stole
We're
something
thinking,
from me.
Guido, from what Anthony Skull Collector had said, Thursday's fine with him. So we're thinking Thursday. I'm also thinking about doing a stream sometime this week that kind of either goes over character backstories or helps flesh out the characters before we actually start doing it. That'll also be the time that I'll show off the character sheets and have these guys kind of fill them out. So that'll happen sometime this week whenever I can get people available. Maybe I'll even spread them out like to where like maybe somebody will show up like at the end of. I might show the decks, like for the characters. I might show them the decks at that point. That way they have like a day or two to kind of think about them. Well, that's sweet.
How about instead of showing the whole deck, show them just like some of the deck?
I already know some of the deck.
Well,
Just-
then it's
just
not
the
a
neck of the
surprise
deck?
for you.
You're a cheater who watched.
I watched 2 other decks being prepared, and I'm like, well, I know some things he's probably gonna add into my deck, and certain other things being created just to be given to me.
Fake trap doesn't count.
No, I'm not talking about
Everybody
fake
gets
trap.
fake traps.
I might show the decks whenever we actually do the characters kind of ish backstory game, but plus also like just filling out the character sheets and stuff. I might fill out.
Doesn't feel
I
like
might
it's
show off the decks
Saturday.
at that point. I'll think about it.
It is Saturday.
Just show them the tip or the neck.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
We'll show
doesn't
show the collarbone of the deck.
Just
And
doesn't
then you
feel
can give
like
it. Then you can get the collarbone. You can get the collarbone a nice little. Just kind of go.
Please don't do that to me. That's illegal.
Everyone gets M Warriors and the fusions.
Wait,
And then of course I'll show off Squeaky's secret deck because she's a secret character. She has Exodia, which means she can't play the actual game because she's too powerful.
Uh-huh.
That's the reason, right? That's the reason, right, Squeaky?
Uh-huh.
That's why you can't be in the game because your deck is too powerful.
Uh-huh.
It's just so powerful and massive.
Uh-huh.
Just a massive deck. There's
She
no
could
way it
she
could
could
be
crush
handled
someone under the weight of
tabletop
that deck.
simulator.
That's an impressive dick. Yes.
She can
You got to-
her deck is so big.
Yep.
Wait, it's
Yes, we must find Yugi's deck, and we must separate it and spread it across the land, so he can never rejoin his deck together again.
this is the thing that's happening right now.
Yes.
Like, wow, the plot for the Yu-Gi-Oh! is pretty in depth.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, I am not a part of the Yu-Gi-Oh! RP. No.
Yeah.
One, because I don't have time. Or I kind of do, but I don't really feel like dedicating another one of my nights to a game.
That's fine.
I know you know, Deco, but just in case other people are wondering.
Oh,
like,
I
I'm not
mentioned
part of
it the other day whenever I was showing off the Yu-Gi-Oh table and stuff, saying that you were a part of 2 of my other games, and maybe if one of them ends at some point, maybe you can come into a stream game. But
Yeah.
it's still a lot. There's still a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep a job.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out of a job for over a year.
Honestly, ever since I came here, in late February, not having worked for March, April, and most of May, I don't know how people can do this no job stuff. Like, it's so boring. Holy crap.
I mostly sleep my day away, staying up all night doing bullshit. That's how I do it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, see,
But yeah, Squeaky, did you say you wanted to stream?
yeah, but I also didn't want to come in here being like, yo.
No, it's fine. I
So-
think I'm gonna end mine because something seems to be going on upstairs, and I want to go and check up on it because someone's slamming a bunch of stuff up there, and I think it's my cousin.
Uh-oh.
So yeah,
Forget
at this
it,
point, guys, game was fun. Everything was fun. Talking about anime and stuff like this was fun. And next time you guys see me, it'll be tomorrow around 5 Eastern. We'll be going and doing some more Persona, getting through hopefully hopefully we'll be getting through the base. We'll be getting through the new palace, and I don't know. We'll figure out things from there. If you guys would like to see, well, if you guys would like to talk to me a little bit more, I'll be joining Squeaky's stream soon because she's about to stream as well. So.
Yeah, and when I stream, it's just debauchery and art. So.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things.
If people wanna chill for some debauchery and art, and maybe give me $1, just saying, and maybe get your own beautiful work of art.
The Discord link is right there. If people would like to join the Discord, we'll put Squeaky's stream in the Discord as soon as she starts it up. And at that point, I'll be back in just a little bit, and you guys can do what you guys need to do and everything of that nature. But if you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, put them in the comments below. And until a couple minutes from now,
actually.
Later days.
I have a question.
What?
Why am I not a mod in your stream?
Goodbye!
Why am I not a mod in your stream?